Hey, I'm calling this video, You Are Smarter Than I Am. And maybe not in a scholastic sense or IQ, though that's very, very possible. That's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about from a doctoring sense. So one thing that I love about chiropractic is that it respects that your body, your child's body, it is a miracle. It is intelligent. It knows what to do beyond what any doctor, including me, knows how to do. And so chiropractic is always trying to work with the body to allow that normal inborn intelligence of the body to be allowed to work without any obstruction. That's the principle. So we're not trying to override anything. We're not saying your body's a dumb machine. I'm really smart. I'm going to cut stuff out that was put in there. We're not saying, well, oh, your body's making a mistake. It's not making such and such chemical, so let's put it in there. Chiropractic doesn't do that. It simply recognizes to say there's a program of life in our body at birth, and for practical purposes, it's perfect. I understand life isn't perfect. We're all going to die, but for practical purposes, the program is correct. It doesn't tell your heart to beat wrong. It doesn't tell your food to digest wrong. It always does it right. We may make wrong choices. We may put bad things in and so on and have problems, but it's doing the right things. We may be doing the wrong things, and it's doing the best it can to respond to that. But the key principle is that the program is right, but that program starts in the brain. And what you may think of as a thought or an impulse, an idea, a belief, something that's kind of ethereal, then turns into an electrical signal traveling down the spinal cord and nerves. And the nerves release chemicals commonly onto other nerves, and then those nerves release chemicals into the fluid surrounding cells. And then those cells absorb those chemicals, and literally then the DNA expresses or does not express certain factors. So literally what starts as an impulse or a program has a physical transduction of that electrical impulse through biological tissue called the nervous system. And the end result is down to the cellular, subcellular DNA level of what your body does, how it works, how it functions, whether it expresses health, whether it expresses disease or illness. So chiropractic is looking structurally to say, is there anything interfering with the transmission of that signal through the biological tissue of the nervous system? So even if the program was correct, it knows what to do, but the signal can't get through, then the body can't be in a proper state of health. So chiropractic is just trying to, from a doctoring or mechanical standpoint, use what limited intelligence we have to say, hey, let's remove that interference, that obstruction of that signal, and then just let the body do its thing. We're not going to try to fight it, take stuff out. I'm not going to try to put stuff in or say what you're doing is wrong. We're going to try to make sure the body can work right from the inside out, and then largely focus on environment and lifestyle so that we're putting the right stuff in. We're not getting toxins and poisons into our body, which of course affect our health as well. So that's the idea. Your body is smarter than I am. It knows what to do. And I adjusted a couple little babies this week, and you give me a 3-4 month old baby, and I think it would be easy for a doctor to think they're real smart and that baby is just a newborn baby, whatever. But at birth, like that baby's smarter than I am. Its body already knows exactly what to do. It's built into the program. So even though it hasn't consciously learned anything, it has that inborn wisdom or intelligence that is the miracle of life that knows what to do. I'm not going to try to override anything. I'm not going to say, well, it needs some acid reflux medication because it's not diet. No, we're not going to do any of that. We're going to look for anything that's obstructing the normal signaling of the body, and then try to advise on lifestyle, food, and things to make sure that the body is not being, poisoned, toxic, or having, things from the environment that are stressing the body externally, as well as that obstruction, structurally or internally. So that's the idea here. Respect the wisdom of the body, not try to work against it. Think we're smart and your body's dumb. That's not the idea. Your body's a miracle. Your body's smart. It's built into the program. We're trying to allow it to be the best it can. That's the way it's designed to be.